There are only 2 more hours to cast a ballot, and many are still making their way to vote.
News 8's Sarah Tamer is live at the Myrick Park Center and has more on what poll workers have been seeing today. Sarah?
Well, over 1,000 people have already cast their ballot at this polling location alone, and poll workers that I've talked to said they've seen at least 100 people an hour, which of course brought about some pretty interesting stories today.
Carl Kruger has been a poll worker for the last 6 years, but he says this year is a little different.
We've had a lot of unusual things.
He says it seems voters have a lot more questions this year in comparison to 4 years ago.
Maybe somebody's on a certain street, an address there, and well, it could fall into 2 categories. It's just a common thing, and we have to check, with the records back at City Hall, and they tell us if it's here or the other place that could have been listed.
And he says other people he's come across have simply misvoted.
And they will vote for more than one candidate per race.
With over 300 voters just between the hours of 7 to 10 a.m., Kruger says it's a day that just keeps bringing unexpected situations.
People did their own filling out. They went to the line and really, they couldn't vote because they didn't have the information filled out.
While others simply didn't have information to fill out but still wanted to cast a ballot.
I came in expecting to be able to vote. We were told we need some proof of address, but that's the catch. We're homeless, so how do you prove that you're homeless?
Kruger says in cases where those who are homeless aren't able to provide an address, there might still be a way to practice the right to vote.
Basically, if you were homeless and going to the warming center, and I used to work there for a number of years, but they have a procedure there, and they write the letter saying they're homeless, but this is where they're authorized to use this to show proof of residence.
Poll workers that I've talked to say they expect to be here at least past 11 o'clock tonight, as the last day to cast a ballot is usually always the busiest. Reporting live in La Crosse, Sarah Tamer, News 8.
All right, thanks a lot, Sarah. And of course, we will have more updates throughout the night as the polls get ready to close.